Good morning.
Good morning.
There are lots of stereotypes of people who wear a specific clothing, such as gloves, glasses, or high heels. And today I will tell you one of those clothing, a mask. So I will tell you 3 stereotypes of people who are wearing a mask. So let me tell you about first stereotype of people who wear a mask. People who wear a mask are thought to feel cold. It is true that some people who feel cold wear a mask, but it is not always true. And let me tell you a story about this one. One day I went to a coffee shop for breakfast and I ordered a sandwich. After a few minutes, my breakfast was served, which included a sandwich, of course, and it also included a cup of hot chocolate. And I asked to one of the clerks why I had been served a hot chocolate, and he said that he had forgotten to ask me choose a free beverage, a hot chocolate or a cold milk, and he thought that I would prefer a cup of hot chocolate because I was wearing a mask. And you know, I don't drink hot chocolate. So this was the first stereotype of people who are wearing a mask. They are thought to feel cold. The second this is the second stereotype, that people who are wearing a mask are thought to be a protester. So, but it is not always true again. So let me tell you my story about this. When I was in university, I met an old friend, and he was wearing a white mask. And I thought that he had just finished protesting, because I had seen some people who were protesting around the street. So I asked him lots of questions, such as why did you participate, or how long did it take, or what was the protesters' purpose, and blah blah blah. But eventually I realized that he didn't know anything. And eventually I also realized that he hadn't participated. So after asking these ridiculous questions, I asked one meaningful question. Why are you wearing a mask? And he answered, because of Yellowstone. So this was the second stereotype of people who are wearing a mask. And let me tell you the third one. The people who are wearing a mask are thought to be sick. And yes, it is true, again, it is true that some people who are sick wear a mask. But this is not always true. And let me tell you my story about this. When I first came here in Victoria, I didn't know anything about the culture here. So I didn't know that it is uncommon to wear a mask on the street. Because in Korea, it's relatively common to wear a mask in winter. So I wore a mask when I go out. And something weird happened. When I'm walking along the street, or when I'm waiting to cross the road, some stranger said to me, "Take care." And my host mother also said to me, "Take care." I didn't know why they said take care to me, but finally I realized why they said take care to me, because they thought that I was sick. Because my host mother asked me, "Why have you had a cold for such a long time?" But you know, I never had a cold. So this was the last stereotype of people who are wearing a mask. And let me finish my presentation with a small lesson. If we can learn anything from these stories, that we should not judge a book by its cover, because here's a mask, and if I wear it, and if you think that I feel cold, and if you think that I'm a protester, and if you think that I'm sick, you're not looking at my true face. And if you want to look at my true face, and if you want to listen my clear voice, you should take off your mask in your brain, which is called stereotype. Because mask is only a mask, it is just a cover. So you should take it off. Thank you.